Hello and welcome to the Parkland Challenge 2016. Once again, we have 16 teams competing for our trophy. The rules are simple. In the first and third rounds, the first team to buzz in gets to answer the question for 10 points. If they are incorrect, the other team can conference and try to steal the points. The second round is a lightning round. There's no stealing, but if you miss the question, you lose 10 points. We'll also have a video question in each round.
Austin Woodard, senior.
Dawson Dodds, senior.
Jocelyn Harmon, senior.
Will Jones, senior.
Jasmine Elam, senior.
Allison Henry, senior.
Manuel Hernandez, junior.
James Loftus, junior.
Trey Meyer, junior. Seth Morgan, sophomore.
JV Reddy, junior.
Okay, let's get started with the first game of round 3. How many hulls does a catamaran have? Who buzzed it? Let's see, Unity William.
3.
Not 3. You guys can confirm?
5. I'm feeling 4.
4.
2. 2. What is the capital of Iran? LeRoy, Trey.
Tehran.
Tehran is correct. Good job. Of which rock group was Morrissey the lead singer from 1982 to 1987? LeRoy, Trey.
The Doors.
Not the Doors. You guys can confer? Need an answer?
The Zombies.
No, it was the Smiths. The Smiths. What is a bagel cooked in before being baked? LeRoy, Manuel.
Oil.
Not oil. You guys can confer? Need an answer? It's water. It's water. What year finally saw the dismantling of apartheid in South Africa? Was it 1985, 1988, or 1990? LeRoy, Trey.
1990.
That is correct, 1990. What famous event occurred in a garage at 2122 North Clark Street in Chicago? LeRoy, Manuel.
Say the starting Apple.
No, that's not correct. I'll read the whole question for you guys and you can confer. What famous event occurred in a garage in 2122 North Clark Street in Chicago in 1929?
Is it the St. Valentine's Day Massacre?
That is correct. Good job. In beauty salon circles, what is the name for transparent painted nails with white tips? LeRoy, Trey.
French.
Yes, a French manicure, yes. In what form does sound travel? LeRoy, James.
Waves.
Waves. Which Egyptian president signed a peace treaty with Israel in 1979? That was Anwar Sadat. What 3 Latin words appear on your diploma if you graduated with the highest honors? LeRoy, Manuel.
Magna cum laude.
No, not magna cum laude. You guys confer?
No answer.
Summa cum laude. On March 4th, 1789, the first Congress under the Constitution of the United States met in what city? LeRoy, Trey.
Philadelphia.
Not Philadelphia. You guys can confer?
Boston.
New York. It was in New York. Who reached number 1 in 1978 with the song YMCA? Unity, Dawson.
The Village People.
Village People, yes. What do you call a flower from the conifer tree? LeRoy, James.
Pine.
Not a pine.
Cone.
A cone, yes. According to the Robert Frost poem, good fences make what? Good fences make good what? Good fences make good neighbors. Who directed the 1991 film Kafka? That was Steven Soderbergh. In what 1980 Bill Murray Chevy Chase film might have been subtitled Hijinks on the Golf Links? Unity William.
Caddyshack.
Caddyshack is correct. Shooting movie film at high speed produces what special effect? LeRoy Manuel.
Slow motion.
Slow motion. Good job. Thomas Fisk Goff designed which famous American sign in California? LeRoy James.
The Hollywood sign?
Yes, the Hollywood sign. Which frog is known for its courtship call, which sounds like the roar of a much bigger animal? LeRoy Manuel.
Bullfrog.
Bullfrog, yes. In IT jargon, what does RAM stand for? LeRoy Manuel.
Renovated automatic memory.
No, not correct. You guys prefer?
Random access memory.
Yes, random access memory. What is the collective name of a group of clans? LeRoy James.
School.
Not a school. Need an answer?
Cluster.
A bed of clans. What grassroots organization was founded in 1980 after Candy Lightner's daughter was killed by a drunk driver? Unity Austin.
Woman Against Drunk Driving.
No. You guys can confer?
Parents Against Drunk Driving. Parents Against Drunk Driving.
No, everybody was close. Mothers Against Drunk Driving. MADD. M-A-D-D. Which California national park did Ansel Adams consider the most photogenic? LeRoy Trey.
The Redwood Forest.
No, not the Redwood Forest. You guys can confer? Need an answer?
Yosemite.
Yosemite is correct. Good job. Okay, it's time for this round's video question, which goes to Tolono Unit.
Hi, I'm Adam Porter, faculty member in Fine and Applied Arts here at Parkland College. My question for you, some examples of transducers include microphones, speakers, guitar strings, and even your very own ears. So, can you tell me, what does a transducer do?
Need an answer?
Oscillates when sound travels through it.
The answer, a transducer, is anything that converts one form of energy into another.
Okay. Florida state bird isn't the flamingo, but instead this much loved southern songbird. What is Florida state bird? It is the mockingbird. The mockingbird. Playwright Arthur Miller was married to what Hollywood starlet? Manuel.
Marilyn Monroe.
Marilyn Monroe is correct. Good job. What 1950s Kikuyu uprising helped end British rule in Kenya? It was the Mau Mau uprising. What team won Super Bowl 45? LeRoy Manuel.
Broncos.
No, not the Broncos. You guys can confer?
The Colts.
Nope, the Packers. Which phrase describes the notion that everything that can go wrong will go wrong? LeRoy James.
Murphy's Law.
Murphy's Law is correct. What city would you be in if you were kneeling at the Wailing Wall? LeRoy Trey.
Jerusalem.
Jerusalem's correct. When Gerald Ford succeeded Richard Nixon as president, who did he appoint as his vice president? LeRoy Manuel.
Truman.
No, not Truman. You guys can confer?
It was not Truman.
Need an answer?
Carter.
No, Nelson Rockefeller. Nelson Rockefeller. What waterway uses rivers, canals, lakes, and locks to connect the Atlantic Ocean? Unity Austin.
Panama Canal.
Not the Panama Canal. I'll finish for you. Uses rivers, canals, lakes, and locks to connect the Atlantic Ocean to the Great Lakes.
Let's see. Say it. The Erie Canal.
No, the St. Lawrence River. Who was the first female U.S. Secretary of State? LeRoy, Midwest.
Hillary Clinton.
No, it was not Hillary Clinton. You guys can confer?
We just learned this like 2 days ago. Maybe you were here.
Need an answer?
No answer.
Madeline Albright. Madeline Albright. Paul Volcker, Alan Greenspan, and Ben Bernanke have all held what position? They were all chairman of the Federal Reserve. Which tennis player won her 20th Wimbledon title, Unity Austin?
Serena Williams.
Not Serena Williams. Won 20 Wimbledon titles between 1962 and 1979. Need an answer?
Jenny Martin.
No, Billie Jean King. Billie Jean King. What group of people is found in the fourth estate? Is it clergy, press, or middle class? Unity Dawson.
Clergy.
Not clergy, no.
Middle class.
It's clergy, press, or middle class?
Middle class.
No, it's press. What popular business periodical is published with the motto, "The Capitalist Tool"? Unity Dawson.
New York Times.
Not the New York Times. You guys can confirm?
Wall Street Journal? Yeah. Wall Street Journal?
No, Forbes magazine. What was developed thanks to Christian Holzmeier's 1904 invention of the telemobiloscope? That was radar. Okay, that's the end of our first round. We'll tie up the scores and be back with the lightning round right after this.
Hi, my name's Jeff Cox. I'm the program director for the Network Administration and Support Program. In our program, it's kind of an all-encompassing thing. They will learn how to troubleshoot and install and configure and manage networking equipment, computers, PCs, servers, and all of those kind of things. Network administration is best handled by people who are people, which means gets along with people and likes to do customer service and be successful in those areas, as well as the managing and the care of equipment and security. When you complete the program, you'll be well versed in all of the Microsoft Windows product operating systems and Linux and DOS and all those things, so any computing environment that you go into, you'd be qualified to work. Because of that, local companies for computer support, networking support and stuff hire quite a few of our students. Pretty much all the different major employers in the area have hired our students as either interns, which is neat at the end of our program, as well as ongoing long-term employees.
Okay, welcome back after one round. Tolona Unity 60, LeRoy 100. Let's get started with the lightning round. If you were an ungulate, what would you have? You would have hooves. What is the best hand in a game of poker? LeRoy James.
Royal flush.
Royal flush is correct. If you are a Granger, what business are you in? You're in agriculture or farming. Who played the main female role in the 1984 blockbuster Ghostbusters? Unity Jasmine.
Sigourney Weaver.
Sigourney Weaver, good job. Which brothers invented cornflakes? LeRoy Trey.
Kellogg.
Yes, the Kellogg brothers. The NLRB resolves conflicts between private sector workers and employers. What does NLRB stand for? Stands for the National Labor Relations Board, which makes sense. Who wrote the comedy Much Ado About Nothing? Unity Jasmine.
Shakespeare.
Shakespeare is correct. On a World War II battleship, what was a Mae West? That was a life jacket. Civil rights activist Malcolm Little is more commonly known by which name? LeRoy JB.
Malcolm X.
Malcolm X is correct. Good job. Who created the TV series Star Trek? LeRoy Trey.
Gene Roddenberry.
Yes, Gene Roddenberry. What nationality was explorer Marco Polo? Unity, Austin.
Italian.
Italian, good job. What are the only birds capable of flying backwards? Unity, Dawson.
Hummingbirds.
Hummingbird, yes. Defenestration is the act of being thrown out of what? Defenestration is the act of being thrown out of what? Unity, Jasmine.
The window.
Yes, the window. Wow.
The Simpsons.
Around which planet in the solar system does the moon Titan revolve? LeRoy James.
Saturn.
Saturn is correct. What's the more common name for the patella? Unity, Dawson.
Kneecap.
Kneecap is good. What is the most common blood type in humans? LeRoy Manuel.
AB.
Not AB, it's O. Which country covers 11.5% of the world's total land mass? LeRoy Trey.
Russia.
Russia. John, Paul, and Ringo, who is the missing Beatle? Unity, Dawson.
George.
George is correct. According to World War II hyperbole, loose lips do what? LeRoy Trey.
Sink ships.
Sink ships. All right, really good lightning round there. There's some lightning going on. Nice work. We'll be back for round 3 after this.
I say no more because the choices I made and the choice I chose to believe in did not stop the violence. The reality is, before I was 6 feet even, and after, I am 6 foot on the left side and 5'10" and something on the right side. And for me to have an even stance, I have to have a lift in my shoe. Violence is real, and I say no more.
Okay, we got a good game heading into our final round. Unity 130, LeRoy 160. Let's get started. In military lingo, what does the acronym AWOL stand for? Unity.
Absent without official leave.
Yes, correct. Who was the victorious English commander at the Battle of Waterloo? That was the Duke of Wellington. Which element is used in the manufacture of computer microprocessors? LeRoy James.
Silicon.
Silicone, yes. What is the full name of Sylvester Stallone's character in the Rocky films? Unity, Jasmine.
Rocky Balboa.
Rocky Balboa. What shortened Hawaiian word for quick now refers to a collaborative website that anyone can edit? LeRoy Trey.
Wiki.
Yes, wiki, from Wikipedia. Which word of Greek origin means freeloader? That is a parasite. What name meaning enlightened one was given to Gautama Siddhartha? Gautama Siddhartha. LeRoy James.
Buddha.
Buddha is correct. Could answer before I had to say that, but that's fine. How many different types of falling pieces are there in the game of Tetris? LeRoy James.
6.
Not 6. You guys can confirm?
5.
7. What is the measurement unit for electric current called? Unity, Austin.
Ohm.
Not ohm. You guys can confirm?
What? It's an amp. What? It's water amp. What?
Watt.
No, ampere.
Damn.
What 3-letter name do we know? By what 3-letter name do we know Himalayan beef? That is yak. Yak.
Oh.
What color does acid turn litmus paper? Unity, Dawson.
Red.
Red is correct. Good job. Acid rain is composed mainly of oxides of what 2 elements? Unity, Dawson.
Hydrogen and carbon.
No, not hydrogen and carbon. You guys can confirm.
Carbon and something.
Sulfur.
Carbon and sulfur.
Carbon and sulfur.
Sulfur and nitrogen. Sulfur and nitrogen. Good try. What eating disorder contributed to the death of singer Karen Carpenter in 1983? LeRoy Manuel.
Anorexia.
Yes, anorexia. What is an Aberdeen Angus? Is it a dog, a cow, or a sheep? LeRoy, Trey.
Cow.
It is a cow, yes. How many minutes are there in a week? That is 10,080. Doesn't seem like that many.
How many in a year?
With the buffalo, leopard, elephant, and lion, which other animal makes up Africa's big five? So 5 big animals in Africa. We got buffalo, leopard, elephant, and lion. Which one's missing? LeRoy, Manuel.
Hippo.
Not hippo, no. Need an answer?
Giraffe.
No, the rhino. Rhino. Which of these reporters were aboard when 60 Minutes was launched in 1968? Was it Morley Safer, Ed Bradley, or Mike Wallace? LeRoy James.
Mike Wallace.
It is Mike Wallace. Good job. What popular search engine website was originally named Jerry's Guide to the World Wide Web? LeRoy Manuel.
Yahoo.
Yahoo is correct. Who coined the term psychoanalysis? Psychoanalysis. Unity Williams.
Sigmund Freud.
Sigmund Freud is correct. A cubit is a measurement of distance between the tip of your middle finger to what joint? LeRoy James.
Shoulder.
Not your shoulder, no. You can prefer
Elbow.
elbow is correct. Which common English word is made up of the first 2 letters of the Greek alphabet? LeRoy and Trey.
Alphabet.
Alphabet is correct. Alpha and beta together. Which TV show has followed the island adventures of the survivors of an oceanic flight? Unity Austin.
Lost.
Lost is correct. 851. What derogatory term, popularized in 1980 by columnist Bob Greene, describes young business people who are arrogant, wealthy, and obnoxious? Unity Dawson.
Yuppies.
Yuppies is correct. What Southerner wrote the 1959 classic play Sweet Bird of Youth? That was, Unity Jasmine.
Tennessee Williams?
Tennessee Williams is correct. Good job. What 3 terms are represented in Newton's second law of motion? F equals ma. Unity Dawson.
Force, mass, and acceleration.
Correct. What is the most noticeable feature of a cyclops? LeRoy Manuel.
9.
Yes. Okay, it's time for this round's video question, which goes to LeRoy.
Hi, I'm Adam Porter, faculty member in Fine and Applied Arts here at Parkland College. My question is, many of the most popular audio recording software programs out today are known as DAWs. Can you tell me, what does DAW stand for?
Digital audio.
Wave.
Digital audio wave. Works for me.
Digital audio workshops. Digital audio workshops.
The answer, DAW, stands for Digital Audio Workstation.
Ooh, very close on the video question. Let's go ahead and finish up the game. What state is called the Treasure State? LeRoy Manuel.
California.
Not California, no.
Nevada.
No, that would make sense, but it is Montana.
Okay.
What is a red admiral? Is it an ape, a butterfly, or a bird? Unity Williams.
A bird.
It is not a bird.
Ape. Ape.
It is a butterfly, no. What is the second largest country in South America? LeRoy Trey.
Argentina.
Argentina is correct. What do you call a groove that runs around the screw at an oblique angle? LeRoy Manuel.
Spiral.
Not a spiral.
Thread.
Thread is correct. How many floors does the Empire State Building have? LeRoy James.
160.
Not 160. That's correct. The answer?
120.
102. 102. What Texas governor was wounded during the Kennedy assassination? LeRoy Trey.
Connolly.
Yes, Governor John Connolly. What would have been Jesus' astrological sign? LeRoy James.
Tiger.
No, not tiger.
What? Like year of the tiger?
Capricorn?
Capricorn, yes.
Oh, yeah. Zodiac.
The logo of which coffee house chain features a twin-tailed mermaid? LeRoy Manuel.
Starbucks.
Starbucks is correct. What is the Fahrenheit equivalent of 20 degrees centigrade? LeRoy James.
102 degrees.
Not 102 degrees. Need an answer?
60 degrees.
No, 68 degrees. As seen from Earth, the center of our galaxy is situated in what constellation? That is in Sagittarius, 30,000 light years away. What machine cleans and resurfaces the ice for figure skaters? LeRoy JB.
Zamboni?
Zamboni machine, yes. What colorful term do retailers and shoppers use to describe the day after Thanksgiving? Unity Austin.
Black Friday.
Black Friday is correct. Who wrote his 1988 autobiography, Moonwalk? LeRoy James.
Neil Armstrong.
Not Neil Armstrong, no.
Buzz Aldrin.
No, Michael Jackson.
There you go.
What does the abbreviation IQ stand for? Unity Austin.
Intelligent quotient.
Yes, that's correct. What is the escape velocity of the Earth in miles per hour or MPS? Unity Dawson.
460.
No, not 460.
I have no clue how quick the Earth moves. 470.
Sure.
470.
No, 7 MPS or 25,000 miles per hour. What type of movie theater can show films at a much higher resolution than normal? LeRoy Manuel.
IMAX.
IMAX is correct. What is the only South American country that contributes to the International Space Station? LeRoy Trey.
Brazil.
Brazil is correct. The name of Broadway's Allen Theater was changed in 1983 to honor what legendary playwright? LeRoy Manuel.
William Shakespeare.
Not William Shakespeare, no.
Playwright.
Miller.
No, Neil Simon. Neil Simon. How many horns are there on a triceratops head? LeRoy Trey.
3.
3 is correct. What coffee brand is named after the first mate in the novel Moby Dick? LeRoy Trey.
Starbucks.
Yeah, apparently they're giving us a sponsorship here. I don't know what. With which religion is the Kabbalah associated? LeRoy Trey.
Islam.
Not Islam, no.
Hindu.
No, Judaism. Okay, that's the end of our game. We'll tally up the score and tell you who's moving on to the next game right after this.
Watching your phone you.
Okay, a really good game to open things up today. Toronto Unity 260, LeRoy 330, which means LeRoy moves on to play the winner of our next game, which is Monticello and Centennial. Thanks for joining us. We'll be right back.